Hundreds of Santa Clarita residents gathered at the Veterans Historical Plaza Saturday morning to honor our military veterans who have served in the United States Armed Services. Current military service members, veterans, families, friends, and young volunteers all turned out to recognize and support those who have served and protected our country. Master of Ceremonies Ted Olson began with a minute of silence and then led the crowd in the Pledge of Allegiance. That was followed by the national anthem sung by local artist Savannah Burrows and a welcoming message by Mayor Cameron Smythe. Special music was provided by Gil Carson singing Freedom Guaranteed.
They gave their lives so you and I could live free.
The Knights of Columbus orchestrated the changing of the flags, followed by Robert Heinisch honoring those missing in action and prisoners of war. Congressman Steve Knight introduced veteran speaker Lee Schulman, who offered an inspiring speech and reminded us to remember those that cannot be with us this morning. Mr. Schulman spoke of the service of our veterans and how their efforts affect each of our lives.
I want you to know that we are really blessed to live in a city like this, in a country like this, in being able to honor and celebrate the anniversaries of our victories throughout the many wars that we have fought.
Performing artist Savannah Burrows treated the crowd to an uplifting version of God Bless the USA. Councilmember Bob Kellar recognized all Gold Star families, saying we must not forget those who have paid the ultimate price to keep America safe.
Those who have lost their lives. These men will never be forgotten. It is important that we as a community and a country remember them.
Mayor Pro Tem Laureen Weste recognized all attending veterans by having them stand up with each of their respective branches of service. The recognition of the families of service members was addressed by Councilmember Marcia McLean. Wrapping up the ceremony was a benediction offered by Chaplain Amos Clemens. Ed Hoover of the local Knights of Columbus has been attending the annual Veterans Day ceremonies for many years.
The weather was gorgeous, and my wife and I have been coming to this event since it started. I'm very proud of our city.
Staff Sergeant Albert Rodriguez of the United States Marine Corps was inspired by today's gathering.
It touches my heart, seeing other Marines that I actually know from the past, meeting new Marines from different branches of service. It's a bond of brotherhood and sisterhood. So this is my first year coming out here, and definitely it's not my last. I'm going to continue coming every year.
Ben Boulder of the Knights of Columbus is a regular participant in our annual ceremony.
This is my third time to participate in the Veterans Day ceremony. It's on the flag detail. I got the Army flag today in honor of my daughter, who is in the Army.
Retired Master Sergeant of the Marines and the current commanding officer of the Santa Clarita Valley Young Marines explained how our Young Marines helped with the proceedings.
Our Young Marines today, they passed out flyers for the event. They also helped the Knights of Columbus take down and replace the flags.
All in all, those in attendance agreed it is important that we recognize and thank our veterans for all they have done to keep this country safe and secure. Glenn Herman, KHTS News.